That cannon taunts you every time. It says, "You don't have a cannonball."
I get one soon. Just you wait. I'll get one, and then I'll put it inside of you, and then explode it out of you.
So next time I play this game, I'll try using a shield to block that guy, like, shot at me. Why aren't you using the ball and chain? Oh, never mind. New room.
Yay.
With lots of ice. And lots of ice butt heads. Swing your partner round and round, and by partner I mean ball and chain.
Throw it into other people's faces.
If those things are people.
Or not people, but whatever they're actually called.
I call it the wrecking ball.
You know, for a certain song, I can just imagine Link just swinging in on the wrecking ball and just like smashing them all in the face.
What are you talking about?
Oh, if you hear the song, I think it's called Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus, and she's actually swinging on the wrecking ball.
Oh, I'm not a big Miley Cyrus fan.
Oh, it's just like, really people make memes out of it because of how silly the song is. It's like, Lincoln's like, come swinging, you know what I mean? Or smash them all in the faces.
Your soul is mine. Yeah, I understand. I wasn't saying that you were necessarily a fan, because Miley Cyrus is the kind of stuff you hear whether you want to or not. Actually, I barely ever heard pop music until I started, recently. I barely ever heard pop music until I started working out at this gym, because I live somewhere else during the week, so I can't use the elliptical at home. So I go to this other gym, and they always have pop music playing. It's not that I think the songs are necessarily bad, it's just that there aren't enough of them and they are played over and over and over again.
Yeah.
There are not enough different ones that are played. Also, when I'm with all the noise in that room and me being distracted by the fact that I'm working out, I'll hear some pretty funny lyrics. In one of them, I'll hear the lyrics, "I'm more than a crispy roll." The actual lyrics, by the way, are, "And you're gonna hear me roar."
I think that's a Katy Perry song.
Yes, it is. Of course, when she says, hear me roar, it makes me think of A Song of Ice and Fire, because those are the words of House Lannister.
I need to finish watching season 2 of
Game of Thrones. Yeah.
I'm halfway through it, so I just need 5 hours to myself.
Keep it in mind, those 5 hours don't have to be at once.
I know, but that's what I did with season 1. I kind of marathoned the whole season in one day.
Not the worst show to do that with, especially since the seasons are fairly short. By American standards, anyway.
Yeah, it's quite short for us as well.
Really? I thought you guys tended to have shows with seasons of 10 episodes.
I was about to say, I can't really remember because it's not very often I watch TV.
I guess the standard I'm going by is the show Skins. Each what you'd call series, what we'd call season of that show was between 8 and 10 episodes. except the last one, which was 6, but that was like a different kind of thing.
Yeah.
That was like, hey, let's bring back some of the characters from the earlier episodes because they like change the whole cast every 2 years.
I suppose English or British shows are quite short in episodes. So I remember watching a show called Misfits that were about 10-ish episodes.
Now you're getting somewhere.
Yes. This is another bit where I cut out because I was prattling about too much.
What is that word?
Prattling about.
Prating about?
Yeah. It's another way of saying messing about.
Yes, I figured out what it meant. I just didn't know what the word was. It's not a thing that is said, in this country. Why did you move that? You should not have moved that one.
Because silly. I do get it done eventually.
You're reminding me of a video called Donald in Math Magic Land. It was like, came out in, 1959 or something. I think it was one of the first TV programs to air in color. And at one point he's trying to play 3-cushion billiards, and the spirit that's been guiding him throughout the video is like teaching him trying to teach him how to calculate the angles that he needs. And so then he does all of these unnecessarily complicated calculations and ends with, I guess I should shoot about here. And the diagram of the pool table is just like riddled with lines and wrong equations and a question mark.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I'm not surprised. I don't think many people here have seen it. At least not in recent history. But in 8th grade, I brought it into my geometry class.
And then your whole class watched it?
Yeah, I was in the accelerated class. Okay, you're close to it. Only 4 more steps if you do it right.
That's how well I do.
A winner is you.
Yay! I can go through door now.
If you can get to door.
Yes. Just gotta do some climbing.
So lately I've made what I consider to be somewhat of a startling discovery, although not really, that I am not the only person who likes Final Fantasy X too.
And who else do you know that likes 10 too?
Well, I was at a party last night where people were playing board games and things like that. I talked to a couple of people there. And which reminds me I should go on Facebook and send people links, because there was at least one person who said, send me links to your videos, so I want to see them.
Yes, you can watch you play games.
Yes, I'm just wondering when the time of massive screw-ups will come in Final Fantasy X too. Because there will likely be one of those. That just acted as a shield. That ice wall is still there. It does not need to be. So here's the thing. The ball and chain definitely will get them in fewer hits, but the sword is undeniably faster.
beat a good bit of swinging. The sword.
I felt like no matter how many times I played this game, I still could not get a good idea of the range of the claw shot. It seemed like it was really short in some places and really long in others. Of course, it's possible that the game just decides in any particular case whether or not you should be able to reach something. And, you know, it changes the range.
What was about to say?
I wasn't about to say anything.
I was about to say something about it changing.
More shaking chandeliers.
Yes. Shaky, shaky, shaky.
Oh, the same guy, Jonathan. I just remember there was one time where he was playing Super Mario Brothers, and the TV wasn't working right. Like the V-hold was off. You remember like how that would work on the old CRT TVs?
Not really, but to continue your story.
Oh well. Anyway, he just started singing this really silly song that he was making up, like. Something like, I am the man called Cuckoo Cola.
Okay.
Just because the image was all screwed up. Like, it was not so badly that he couldn't see what he was doing, but, like, basically, if you imagine the TV, like, if you imagine the image just, how should I put this? Like, it was moving, the entire image was moving either up or down, like, over and over. And, like,
oh, yeah.
Imagine if it was, like, on a roll of paper and that roll was just, you know...
constantly going.
Yes. You can picture what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, these doofuses again.
Yes.
The good thing is, on the backswing, it usually catches whatever's about to hit you.
Yes, if you missed it the first time. When it comes into...
No, I mean, like, when he's gathering it, when he's taking it back, it usually hits what's coming at him. At least from the front.
Yes.
Oh, big doofuses.
Yes.
Now, of course, the ball and chain can kill them, but the problem is that they will usually freeze you first.
This is annoying.
They are especially annoying in the other place where you encounter them. Along with many, many other monsters.
Yes.
Smashing furniture.
I don't like this table.
You're not being a very good house guest. I somehow doubt that's gonna work.
No, it isn't.
Because exploding something, you know, will have no effect. Good thing that ball and chain has a long range.
Mm-hmm.
Or rather, good thing that ball has a long chain.
Yes. So you can get a bit of stand a bit of distance between you and what you want to hit. If you choose to, that is.
Sir Grush.
Like, put this shit, I'm coming up to you! In your face.
Like I missed you? That's okay. I'll hit you now. Ah, yes, this puzzle. A lot of the puzzles I never really tried to solve because I got the player's guide along with the game. Actually, I got the game and the player's guide before I got a Wii because it was a birthday present from my parents, and at the time, the Wiis were in short supply. So they gave me the game and the player's guide, and they had a note saying, we WII are sorry, but and just going on in that vein.
Yeah. But you essentially got the Wii.
Yes, because like a few days after Christmas, my birthday is 4 days before Christmas. So a few days after Christmas, they happened to be in one of those big department stores like Target or something like that, just as a shipment was coming in.
And now the Wii is yours.
Yes. I don't get this though. Like, it seems that Nintendo makes the same mistake over and over again when they launch consoles. They launch a console before there are enough good games for it. They did that with the N64, with the GameCube, with the Wii, and it now looks like they're doing it with the Wii U as well.
Yeah, there isn't really many games that interest me on the Wii U. But I do have I suppose the only game I've got that I really like playing
has Cannonball.
No, I don't. Because the only Wii U game I've got that I actually really do like playing is the HD version of Wind Waker.